Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to my channel. Always delighted to know that you're there, keeping me company. So this morning, I left my house and went to church uh, to worship with my fellows. And here I am before the church. I just met a classmate of mine. ID Budong was my classmate in the Faculty of Law. She's a lawyer working with government now. So I'm here uh, entering the church at the entrance of the church with other worshippers coming in to worship God on a Sunday. Incidentally, by law, only Sunday is a public holiday. Saturdays are not public holidays. You may not have known that. The official public holiday of every week is Sunday. So, Sunday, no government office may be opened, no no institution of government is officially opened. Fridays that our brothers go to pray is not a public holiday, and that's why they have to go pray, go back to their offices, and then come back to do what they were doing. So that shows you clearly that only a Sunday, incidentally, is a public holiday. Now you can see worshippers here standing, sitting, kneeling, and doing everything to pray to their creator. Everyone has a right to religion. And this takes me to the provision of the law on the right to freedom of worship. The worshippers here are free to choose their religion and choose their mode of worship um, as they want. As they want, nobody is compelled to choose a particular religion, because if you do that, it will be against the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So it takes us to the section of the Constitution, section 38 of the Constitution, that makes provision for the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. And I still remember my university days where this was taught, and it was usually said that every person shall be entitled to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, including freedom to change his religion or belief, and freedom either alone or in community with others, and in public or in private, to manifest and propagate his religion or belief in worship, teaching, practice, and observance. And what the people here are doing is to express their mode of worship by coming out to the church and then standing up, kneeling down, praying when the opportunity is given for prayers, and then following the directive of the minister of the church here present. And the law also says that no person attending any place of education shall be required to receive religious instruction or to take part in or attend any religious ceremony or observance if such instruction, ceremony, or observance relates to religion other than his own. So if members of this church here attend schools, uh, the law does not allow them to be compelled to worship in a particular mode of worship which is different from theirs. You can see this is Orthodox place of worship. Maybe the church was founded by the new religion, and then the law requires that no child should be compelled to worship in a particular way other than the religion that the child chooses or the religion of the parents. But note very well that the parents can decide to forego the right to be so strict about their own religion and just tell the child, go to school, do what the school wants you to do. So whatever form of worship the school chooses, you have to join in obedience to the rules of the school. But note that no child, nobody can be compelled to worship in a particular way different from his own. Note also that by the same constitution it is stated that no religious community or denomination shall be prevented from providing religious instruction for pupils of that community nor denomination in any place of education maintained wholly by that community or denomination. So this simply means that if a church establishes a school, okay, which is the thing in most places. Remember the early missionaries, when they came to Africa, what they did was to establish churches and also establish schools close to the churches. And that's why till today you still see churches very close to schools, schools very close to churches. You even see universities being established by religious organizations that can afford, to establish those universities. And what the Constitution says, what the Constitution says there is that that religious body that has founded a religious, that has founded an educational institution shall not be prevented from teaching the pupils or the students of that institution in their mode of worship, teaching, practicing their own mode of worship. That institution shall not be prevented, and because that's in the Constitution. And it is also stated that nothing in the Constitution shall entitle any person to form, take part in the activity, or be a member of a secret society. So the fact that the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has provided the right to religion to every citizen of the country, the right to choose a particular religion of your choice. The Constitution says that this does not extend to the right to belong to a secret society or a cult group whose activities are detrimental to society. And this has been the law founded in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And when something is in the Constitution, it is quite strong. If you violate it, then there is always sanction for it. So simply that there is the right to freedom of worship inherent in the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And that is why you see worshippers here in this parish church, trooping in to worship in reverence to their Creator, in thanksgiving to the Creator for keeping them alive and making them see this day to come and say, "Thank you, Father. Thank you, Almighty Creator, for giving us the opportunity, giving us the grace to be alive, to see this day." When worshippers come like this, they submit themselves to the omnipresence of the Creator. And every citizen of this country has a right to choose a religion of his choice. And as an adult child, your parents do not have the right to compel you to continue coming to their own religion. So you can say that you have come of age, you are of the age of majority, and therefore you've read the Constitution, you've read the holy books, and you'd hereby decide to belong to a religion of your choice. And it shall not be the right of your parents to compel you to continue to come to their own religious organization. That there is always the need to follow the instruction of your parents so that you don't run at a collision course with them, but measure the instruction, put it side by side with what is truthful and what is acceptable. Many thanks always for always stopping by. Remember to click and share so that together we can continue to have this community together.